Well, Election Day is 6 weeks away, and as KSBY's Rob Schiff tells us, today is geared at making sure people are up to date when it comes to voting.
The fourth Tuesday in September is designated as National Voter Registration Day. Efforts are being made all throughout the country, including up and down the Central Coast, to make sure as many people as possible are registered to vote. Just 42 days remaining until the big night in November, and efforts are being ramped up as the deadline for voter registration draws near. On the day dedicated to voter registration, people all over the Central Coast are being reminded to not only register, but to make sure their information is as accurate and up to date as possible. When it comes to San Luis Obispo, the students at Cal Poly make up a big chunk of the city, and ASI President Shana Lynch says that's a part of her message when trying to get them to vote.
One thing we really do with our voter registration efforts is really integrate local elections into our messaging. Students make up 40% of the city of SLO, so it's really important to emphasize how much of a difference we can make just in our own community.
As for the county, 23 voting centers will be set up for people to cast their ballots in person from October 31st until November 3rd. SLO County will be sending out upwards of 178,000 vote-by-mail ballots as well. The goal is to get those in the hands of voters by October 5th, 2 weeks before the deadline. The same goes for Santa Barbara County. County Clerk Recorder Joe Holland says there are 227,000 voters in the county, a slightly higher number than it was in March.
This election has already begun. We sent out over 2,000 ballots last week to overseas voters and military voters, and we've already received back a handful of ballots. So this election's already underway.
Beginning October 5th, 19 ballot drop locations will be set up in SLO County, 30 in Santa Barbara County. In San Luis Obispo, Rob Schiff, KSBY News.
KSBY is your guide to the 2020 election. Just head to ksby.com and click on Vote in 2020. We have more information about how to register to vote, where to vote, and how to track your ballot.